if you would like. So let's start with our feet together. Just going to adjust the camera. Starting with our feet together, turn your heels out to the corners of the room, fronts of the feet to follow. Soft through the knees, bring your hands to your hips, sending the hips all the way back and forwards, all the way back and forwards, all the way back and forwards, and then to your midway point between the two. Straightening up through the knees, bring the hands to the outside of the ribs, big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Arms down by your sides, roll your shoulders. And remember your golden thread from the base of your skull, pulling you up nice and tall, turning the head side to side. And down to the floor, up to the ceiling. And back to center, hands to the shoulders, circle the elbows around. And reverse the direction. Fingertips together, soft through the knees, twisting around side to side, just as far as feels good in your spine. And back to center, leaning the weight into one leg. Let's circle the hip open on the other side. And reverse the direction. Gently holding that leg up, point and flex the foot. And then place it down, other side, circling that hip open. Reverse the direction. Holding the leg up, point and flex the foot. Great, so we're going to start with a little cyclone. So place your palm onto the back of your hand, lift the arms up to the ceiling, and we're going to draw a circle on the ceiling using your fingertips. Keep your arms straight and in line with your ears, really circling all the way around, and reverse the direction. And then coming up onto the tiptoes, we're going to circle around harder up on the tiptoes. And reverse the direction. Well done. Perfect. Arms down. Let's take the feet out nice and wide. We're going to do our little squat into lunge movement. So we're going to take the feet out nice and wide. We're going to come down into our plie squat. Feet are turned out. Staying up nice and tall in the torso. We're going to start with the arms out in cactus, palms forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then we're going to turn into our lunge position, bring the arms parallel, take the back leg up and bring it into the chest, take the arms back, press the arms back. And then we step back into our lunge, round into the plie squat, kind of like a big insect. I don't know why this movement reminds me of an insect. Pick that back leg up, sort of robot grasshopper or something. So you can take this at your own pace if you feel confident with it, otherwise you can follow along with me. Main thing is keeping nice steady movements, staying low in the legs to get that burn, to warm the body up. But there's no need to rush if you're not feeling confident with your balance. Let's do a couple more each side. Deep, slow breaths. Well done. Let's do one more each side. And in, back, forwards, and in. Perfect. Coming into your sumo squat or plie squat position. Hands to the hips, let's pulse. And pulse. And come up, and pulse. And pulse. Keep breathing and come up and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reach overhead And reach overhead. Reaching over, staying low in the legs, reaching over for 4. Well done. For 3. For 2. And 1. Excellent. Coming up. Let's come to the back of the mat. Feet hip distance in parallel. Circle those shoulders. Big breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Chin to chest. Rolling down the spine. And we're going to go for 4 walkouts. So try and relax the head and shoulders to start. You can take this nice and slow. Use your knees to help you if you need. Bend the knees as much as you need. Walk your hands forward into plank. And when you reach your plank position, walk your hands back to your feet and then walk back out into plank. Perfect. Let's go for 4 repetitions. Excellent. And when you've finished holding in the plank for a few moments, holding. Excellent. Keeping the navel drawn in, legs are straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Lower the knees. Bring yourself into box. You'll have a moment to breathe in a second, I promise. So in your box position, you've got your hands under your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Inhale to arch the spine. Exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. Into neutral. Let's take the left arm out to the side. Circle it round. Reverse the direction. And thread the needle between the arm and the leg. Relax that shoulder down to the mat if you can. And enjoy the twist. And coming back up. Let's take the right arm out to the side, circle it round. And reverse the direction. Threading the needle. And relaxing down. And back up. So we're going to go for a little push-up into side plank combination. I'm going to show you the modified version with my knees down, which is easier if you're not feeling particularly strong. If you would like to go for the full version, then you're going to do this with your knees down but further back or up in your full plank position. It's totally up to you. So taking your thumb and your index fingers together, so you're creating a little diamond shape, and then bring your chest forward so that your chest is over the diamond. Again, your knees can either be in your box position like mine are, or they can be further back. Just make sure the bum doesn't stick up. Keep the tailbone tucked under. We're going to go for 3 of these diamond push-ups. For 1, for 2, and 3. And then you can either keep your knees down or lift them up, twisting around up into your side plank. And hold, gently coming back forwards, resuming that nice diamond. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. Over onto the other side, coming up, pushing the hips high. And forwards. We're going to do 1 more each side of that side plank. And then I'll give your wrists a break. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep the navel drawn in. Inhale down, exhale up. And twisting over to your side plank. Get those hips high. And forwards, final time. Breathing in to come down. Exhale up for 2 and 3. Coming over. Getting the hips high. For 3, 2, and 1. Forwards, you can take your knees nice and wide, sit back into your shell and press your palms down into the mat with outstretched arms. Take a few deep breaths. Well done. Perfect. Coming up and forwards. Coming down now into your low plank position. Again, you can do this with your knees down for a modified, or you can take your knees up into your full low plank. Either way, just watch that their bum doesn't stick up. Make sure it's tucked under. Make sure the navel is drawn in nice and firmly. And try not to sink into your shoulders. Keep nice and lifted through the shoulders. So we're going to, if you have your knees bent, then we're going to straighten one leg out, lift one leg, and then lift the other one to the side. You can do the same thing with your legs if you're in your full plank position. So one leg lifts, the other one goes out to the side. Stick with the same sides doing the same thing for now. So we're going lifting one side, out to the side with the other. Keep pushing up through the elbows. Lift and side. One more like this. Lift and side. And then we're going to switch sides. So the other leg, lift. The other one side. Lift and side. Lift and side. Two more. Lift and side. Fantastic. One more. Lift and side. Calming down into your shell. Take a breather. Well done. And then coming up into your kneeling position. Perfect. So let's start out. Let's work the thighs a little bit. Take your fist, place it between your knees. That's the distance apart that we want the knees. Pushing the hips forward, up nice and tall. We're going to come down, bring the hips back to the heels. And then coming forward, squeeze the glutes at the top. And up. Down and up. Down and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's come halfway down and we're going to go for pelvic tilts like we did at the beginning of the class. Tilting that pelvis forward and back. Nice and slowly for 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the side of the head. Let's go down and up. Down and up. Down and up. For 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hands to the hips. Let's take the left foot forward. Tuck the toes on the back foot. Lifting up to standing. And then halfway down. Don't let the knee touch the floor. Lifting up and down. Lifting up and down. 3 more. For 3, 2, and 1. Step the back foot forwards. Try not to let it touch. And we're going to lean forwards, flying that back leg. Little bend in the standing leg. As you come forwards, bring your knee into your chest. Leaning forwards, take the leg back. And then bring the knee into the chest. Back. And in 3 to go. For 3. Keep breathing. For 2. And 1. Losing my balance. Very good. Take the back leg back, lower back down, and step that leg back. Let's step the right foot forward now, other leg. Tuck the toes on the back foot. Breathing in, exhale to come up and down, halfway down, up and down, up and down for 3, 2, and 1. Step the back foot forward, leaning forwards, little bend in the standing leg, and bring the knee into the chest. Leaning forwards, and bring the knee in. Forwards, and in. Let's do 3 more. For 3, for 2, and 1. Stepping that back foot back, lower that knee down. Well done. Let's take the left leg out to the side, hands to the side of the head. We're going towards your bent leg. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, pushing the hips forward, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that left arm out to the side, palm down. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. For 5. Challenging yourself to go low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place that right hand down, hand to the hip. Lift that left leg and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up and hold. Bend the knee. Bring the leg forwards, flex the foot, take it back. Point the toes forwards, flexing back. You can be on your fist if your wrist hurts, pointing forwards, flexing back. For 5. Keep the knee high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently place it down, coming up. Take a breather if you need it. Right leg out to the side, pushing the hips forward, hands to the side of the head. Let's go down towards the bent leg again. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. So you're going to your left. Inhale down, exhale up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right arm out to the side, palm down. Let's go down and up. Down and up. Keep the navel in. Down and up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Take that left hand or fist down to the mat. And we're going to lift that right leg and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it up, point the toes, bring the leg forwards, flexing it back. Keep the knee high. pointing forwards, flexing back, pointing forwards, flexing back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming up. Take a breather. Take a moment. Sip of water, whatever you need. Perfect. So we are going to, when you're ready, come to lie down on your front on the mat. I will start you off with a Sphinx, please. So starting with your elbows underneath your shoulders. In case you're not familiar, I will show you modified version. Imagine my legs are back behind me, so you're lying all the way down on your front, squeezing the glutes, and then if it feels good to do so, you can straighten those arms, only if it feels good on your lower back. If it doesn't, then stay down on your forearms. Squeezing the glutes, taking a few deep breaths. Well done. And then gently coming down. So to start, we're going to take your arms to Cactus. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Big breath in through the nose, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lift the upper body in this position. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze as high as you can. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and then leave your upper body where it is. We're going to do the legs now, hip distance apart. Let's exhale through the mouth, lift those legs up, high as you can, and lower. Lift the legs, and lower. Lift the legs, and lower. So option number 1 is to just alternate lifting upper body and then lower body. If you want to make it harder, you're going to do both at the same time for 3. Breathing in through the nose, squeeze the glutes. Exhale through the mouth, lifting up upper and lower body. And lower. Lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift, and lower. Further progression, lifting up into your extension, bring the arms forwards. Arms go back. And then you lower. We're going to do 5. Lift, arms forward, back and down. Lift, arms forward, back and down. 2 to go. Lift, forward, back and down. And 1, forward, back and down. Excellent. Gently push yourself up to seated. Take your legs out as wide as you can get them. Keeping straight legs and a straight back, leaning forwards, holding onto your legs for your grip. If you're wearing leggings, it might help to pull them up a bit. So you should feel this in the groin, just opening you up a bit. And then coming up. So we're going to go for the saw. Take your arms out nice and wide. Reach long through the arms. Palms are facing down. Breathing in. We're going to exhale to twist. Reach towards the opposite foot or that toes that you're reaching towards. Untwist. And breathing in. Exhale to twist to the other side. Reach forwards for the toes. Untwist. Twist. Reaching. Untwist. And reaching. And untwist. Let's do 2 more each side, nice and slowly. Really reach as far as you can. And twist. Reach. And back 1 more each side. Twist. Reach. And back. Twist. Reach. And back. Fantastic. Let's take your legs together and bring yourself into your teaser position. I'm going to hold on to my legs, but please, if you can, let go of your legs. Chest nice and broad, squeeze the legs together. We're going to straighten the legs and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. For 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to place my feet down, but keep yours up if you can. Keeping your legs up, you can either have them straight or bent, it's up to you. You're going to take those hands together, elbows wide, and you're going to twist side to side with the upper body. Side to side, side to side. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Gently bring yourself down onto your elbows. We're going to have your feet in towards your hips. Big breath in. Exhale, lift the hips as high as you can and hold. You should feel this in the shoulders. Pushing into the heels, push the hips high and hold. Keep the chin away from the chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower back down. We're going to repeat. Big breath in. Exhale, lifting up. Get the hips as high as you can. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Well done. Bringing yourself down. Staying in this position with your elbows down. Try and keep your chest nice and open. And again, try to avoid sinking into the shoulders to keep your chest nice and upright. Let's take the legs up into tabletop. And we're going to go for toe taps. So really important that the movement comes from your hips, not from your knees. Imagine your knees are stuck where they are and you're not folding in to cheat that leg down. Keep alternating sides, pushing up into the elbows. Bit of extra challenge, you can straighten the leg instead of keeping it bent. Well done. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding the position. We're going to take the legs out to the side for wide drops. And side, side, and side. Again, you can straighten the leg if you want to. And side, side, and side. Let's do 3 more each side. 6, 5. Keep the tummy pulled in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your feet down. Lie down on your back. Bring your heels together. Let your knees go wide. Make sure the lower back is pressing down into the mat so you'll feel a little lift. And then bring your legs up so they're halfway between pointing up towards the ceiling and being parallel with the ground. Lifting them up, that's it, perfect. In this position, we are going to, pretending I'm lying down, we're going to straighten those legs and bend, like frog's legs, straightening out and bending. Keep the tummy pulled right in. Straighten and bend. I find it helps to inhale the legs straight, exhale them back in towards you. Inhale out. Well done. Looking good. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Gently place your feet down. Keep them in your frog position if you can, so they're resting down now on the ground. Interlace your fingers behind your head, and we're going to go for 8 really, really slow upper abdominal curls. So big breath in through the nose, Exhale, lift the head and shoulders. You can press your head lightly into your hands so you know it's your abs doing the work, and then inhale back down. That's 1. Exhale, lift as high as you can. That's 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 5. Get high, get high. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Well done. Hug your knees into your chest for just a moment. Adobe Flash Player is desperate for me to do something with it now. Leave me alone. Okay, perfect. Hugging your knees into your chest. Take a little rock side to side. And we're going to finish off those abs with a little crisscross because it's just everyone's favorite. So placing your feet into your tabletop position, legs in your tabletop, hands to the side of the head or interlaced behind the head, making sure the lower back is glued down, and then we're going to take opposite elbow to opposite leg, to opposite knee, and straighten the other one out. Bicycle in the gym, but nice and slowly here. We're not racing through this. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Well done. Keep going, keep going. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing down, hug your knees into your chest. Well done, we're into the stretch. Perfect. Well done. So starting off with your legs in, your feet down and your knees bent, cross one ankle over the other knee and come into your figure 4 glute stretch. You can either keep the foot down and just press that knee out to the side, or hug the knees into the chest, whichever you prefer. Breathing deeply. Gently release down, let's change sides. Hugging the knees in. Well done, hug your knees into your chest. And then keeping the knees together, we're going to gently allow both your knees to fold over to one side. And then bringing them up and over to the other side. And very slowly kind of windscreen wiping the legs over one way and then the other, but really, really nice and slow. Well done, easing out the lower back. Perfect, coming back to center. And then find yourself lying down on one side with your arms out in front of you, head relaxing down, palms together. We're going to go for a rainbow chest stretch. So making sure you have enough space around you, not going to bump into any furniture or anything. And tracing a rainbow with that straight arm all the way around until your arm is straight out. And then bringing it across the body. We're going to go for 5 on each side, 5 of these rotations. Going around, nice and slowly. For 3. And 4. and 5. When you've completed your 5, you can roll yourself over or push yourself up and come over to lie on your other side. The same thing, so lying with your knees bent, hands together, arms out straight, and then the top arm traces that rainbow all the way overhead. I'm going to do 5 rotations. Two to go. 4 and 5. When you've completed, bring yourself up to seated. Bringing the feet in, back in that frog's leg position. Now you can either hold on to your feet and pull yourself forwards, make sure that your back stays straight, or you can hold on to your shins or ankles and use your elbows to push your knees down as you lean forwards. Coming up and forwards, let's take those legs out as wide as you can. Reaching over to one foot or shin, ankle, wherever you can reach. Take the other arm up and overhead in line with the ear and leaning over to stretch out the side of the body. And up, let's go over to the other side. And up. Taking your legs in front of you, bend one knee in. So you've got one leg out straight. Flex the foot on the leg that's straight, leaning forwards. Nice and gently, keep the leg straight and the back straight as you lean. And keep your chin up, keep the chin away from the chest. And your neck in line with your spine. And changing sides. Flexing the foot, reaching forwards. And up, let's come back to kneeling. Take one foot forward. Take the hands down to frame the foot. Back knee back as far as you can get it. And your hands can either stay down or come up onto your knee or come to your lower back, encouraging those hips forward and down. And gently place your hands down. Take that knee back, step the other foot forward. Hands down to frame the foot. Back knee back. Hands can stay down or come up to the knee or come to the lower back as those hips go forward and down. And gently place your hands down, take the knees back, bring your knees and feet together. You're up on your, kind of on your tiptoes, and then pushing yourself back so that your weight is now on the balls of your feet, heels are lifted, and you have to find the point where you feel this stretch through the back of the calf. Some people it helps to lean back a little bit more, some people leaning forward, and I know it's tricky because you're balancing but just try and find that point where you feel the Achilles heel and the calf opening up. And then gently bringing yourself to standing. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pushing the chest forward. As the hands go away from you, try and keep your feet hip distance and parallel. And then leaning forwards, take the hands up to the ceiling. Keep your legs straight. Relax the head. Reach the arms long. Staying in your forward fold, release your arms. And then taking a hold of your shins or ankles, wherever you can reach, or relaxing your hands down to the floor, relax the head. And then we're just going to hang out here for a moment. You can gently rock forward and backward a little bit, try not to topple over. Just a tiny bit of movement. I'm feeling the difference when you lean forwards, maybe you feel the stretch a bit more then. Gently bend the knees, roll yourself up to standing. Drawing the shoulders. Fingertips together. Soft through the knees, twisting side to side. And we'll finish how we started with our little cyclone. So place your palm onto the back of your hand, arms up to the ceiling. You can do this on your tiptoes if you're feeling like you want one final challenge, or just keep your heels down. And really feel that circular rotational movement in the back, and reverse the direction. Bring your arms down, shake your wrists, shake your body, and have a lovely evening. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.